Mommy, what's her doing? What's her doing?
She's looking for her mama.
There's a mama.
She is cute.
You're not eat that one. You're not eat this one.
No, oh, we're not gonna eat this one?
You're not gonna eat it. Nuh-uh. You're gonna keep it.
So we had no idea that this rabbit was pregnant. We just assumed she wasn't because she come with 3 kits with her that were supposedly hers when we bought her at auction. But evidently she was already rebred, or maybe those kits weren't hers. We're not sure what's going on. It was a heck of a surprise to me to go out to feed and find a little baby laying in the bottom of the rabbit tractor. Luckily, it was just cold. It was still alive. I got it inside to warm it up. Brought the nest box with me to check it out and see what else we could find. Oh, there's one.
And what's that?
Are you alive? Yes, you are alive. Oh, you're a big baby. Okay, hold on. Let's sit you right there. Y'all all need to be together if I can find you all.
I can find them.
Okay, please back up. I can't see. My mama's just trying to be really careful of any babies.
There's a big baby right there.
There's something back here. This is a big cloud of hair, so. Oh, yep, I see one right there. Oh, hello.
There's gonna be a...
There's one.
There's a big girl you have in your hand.
Okay. We're moving. I'm coming.
Okay, you got all the poop in there. There's some babies in there.
Okay, I think this is just fur, which she's pulled a good bit.
I like them.
7 live wiggly babies.
They keep getting wiggled.
They are very wiggly.
Oh, these. What the?
Look at that wiggly fur.
What is it wiggling?
Because it's got babies in it.
What's it have babies in it?
She packed that thing full. Okay, that's a ton of extra hay that we took out of her nest box. That is crazy.
That is yucky.
I'm glad I found that one baby when I found it.
But there's one
We're taking you back to mama.
Get this. With this chop.
What you pulling all that stuff out of your nest box for, baby? I know. We'll give them back. We gotta check them. Alright, we got wiggly babies hiding in here. Oh, I don't see any wiggles.
Yeah, she's hiding more stuff in there.
Yeah, but I ain't seen any wiggles yet. Usually I can see wiggles. I feel heat though. Oh, there we go. I feel heat. I mean, it's holding heat in there.
There's no baby.
Oh, there's babies in there. Mama tried to get to them.
How did they do them? What is it?
What is it? What do you mean, what is it? It's a rabbit.
It's trying to save
1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
9,
5,
9,
6,
9,
7.
9,
So we're still at 7 babies.
8.
We got some runts, that's for sure.
The pot is broken.
Look at the size difference. Look at the size difference. Same litter. It won't stay still. Same litter. One's this big. One's this big.
One is peas.
So this is definitely a little runty.
One is peas. Oh no, the other ones are
there's
moving.
one runt.
That is your bone, Daddy. Where's her meat, Pat?
Yeah, she is too.
She's over here burying her nest box.
Who's not burying her nest box?
Yes, she is.
Who's getting all that hay out of there?
No, she's hiding her babies.
This one. And not this one. Not this one. Not this one, Mom.
No, we're gonna keep her. She's a good mama. Look at her.
What's her doing?
All right, let's do a baby check on our babies. I have been really concerned about this little runty baby we have in here. I'm not sure it's gonna make it. It's just so much smaller, and I know it's gonna be hard for it to fight for milk from the doe. I've been attempting to try to get it an extra feeding, but she's not very cooperative with that. I may have to hold her down and let it feed if it is still hanging in there. Yesterday it was very feisty, little wiggly thing, but it is small. So we're gonna check and see if it's still thriving, if it's still feisty. This is like day 4 for it, so if it's still feisty, it's got a great chance at making it. I hope it is. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. All right, babies. Uh-oh. We moving? There we go. Okay, we're moving. We're moving. Okay. 1 baby. 2 babies. 3 babies. 4 babies. 5 babies. 6 babies. 7 babies. We're all feisty. All feisty. There's my little runty baby. Oh, this runty baby has a pretty good full belly, so I'm not going to worry about trying to feed it. Holy goodness, his belly is like so full. She must have fed recently. So, size difference on my babies. I mean, they are pretty big size difference. Oh my goodness. They're all white. Go on. Look at this baby.
No.
Huh? Yeah, they've got fur. They're pretty well coated. That little runty baby has a full belly. Yeah, you can pet it.
Okay.
I know.
It's a bass one.
Oh, we may just need to switch her for Nosy Rosie. Alright, Mama. Babies are back.
Come on, dude.
Your babies are back. She's a good mama. Aren't you a good mama, other than she likes to try to jump out of the rabbit pen? Yes. No, ma'am. I see you. I see you. So for this little white one right here, the one that is the mama of our current litter that we have going on, we did get her from auction. She come from auction with 3 babies with her. Those are the babies that didn't make it due to, we think they got pneumonia, but just the stress of being young and going from one place to another at auction, new environment, new experience. I don't know how long they spent at the auction house before we bought them or anything like that. I don't even know for sure that they were her babies. You know, they were just in there with her. But they didn't make it. However, after she was here, we had her, we have this white buck over here, both in quarantine side by side. We did breed them before they were out of quarantine. They got fall-offs. We didn't have any issues breeding them. They got right down to work. However, 18 days later, she had babies. So these babies are definitely not his. Our rabbit gestational period at the earliest is 25 days. At the latest, we've had one go 41 days. These babies are definitely not his. She was already bred before we got her, and she still got fall-offs with him. So total of 8 kits, 7 lived. 1 is little renty, but that's fine. She has taken very good care of them. She builds a great nest every day. She stuffs it full of hay. Like, these babies are very well taken care of. They're well fed. We've had no issues with her as a mama. So she definitely will continue on in our breeder program. I'm super excited about that. I will not be moving her into the colony. She will stay in a rabbit tractor and breed in a rabbit tractor for us, because I want the rabbits in the colony all about the same age and hopefully same sizes, because it helps in them battling for dominance. And if they grow up together, they are much better at bonding and getting along than introducing older ones and younger ones and stuff like that.
So it just makes it easiest on us if we just do them all at the same age and do them fairly young, than if we try to do an older one and some younger ones. So she'll stay in this pen, and the babies that we keep from each litter that are potential future breeders will all go into the colony. Alright friends, so our kits are like right at a week old. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of them out of the nest box. We're going to weigh them one by one and see what our weights are, what our averages are. As we're moving forward in our rabbitry and breeding bigger, better rabbits, we're paying close attention to our rabbit weights. So all of our kits will be weighed weekly. And that just will help me track weights per litter so I can get a good idea on average weight size per litter and how they're growing. Because those does that don't produce big, beautiful kits won't continue on in our breeding program. So I just want to pay really close attention to how we're breeding them, what sizes they're growing to, how they're growing, so that we know for future use. I have this rabbitry journal that I bought on Amazon, and I've literally like folded major sections of it down because it doesn't pertain to homestead breeding of rabbits. I'm gonna have to create my own, probably listed on Amazon. I'll probably start carrying them like to fairs and stuff when I go and do public speaking events, because this is just useless to the homestead rabbit breeder who is just trying to breed meat for their family. This is more of like show rabbitry, and that's just not what we're into. So look for something like this to come out from us in the future. I just find this a major waste of space and money because so much of it is not valuable to us. All right, so we're gonna weigh our kits. Let's see how big everybody is.
You spread it first.
What are you spreading? So to do this, I've just got a basic kitchen scale from Walmart, a $20 scale, and a Tupperware container that will hold a kit.
The babies in it. You can put a babies in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a baby in it.
A lot of babies in it.
Okay.
3 of them don't have.
Well, we have 7 babies.
I think I have 8 babies. I have 8 babies.
And then we'll weigh Mama when we're done with this. Let's see how much our first baby weighs. Right, back up, buddy.
It's right here.
Our first baby weighs 3.1 ounces. That baby's done.
It's baby.
Next baby
It's baby.
weighs
Baby.
2.7 ounces.
And please, I'm moving it.
This is our little baby, I think. 1.9 ounces. Come here.
You used it to cooking too.
Yeah, it's kind of used for cooking too. Alright, this baby is 3 ounces.
I moved
Alright.
both.
This baby, 2.7 ounces. Oh, this one's a big one.
This one.
Yeah, this one's a big one. Let's see what it is. Woo! 3.7 ounces. Holy goodness. Oh, and I think our last baby,
It's a baby.
3.6 ounces. Alright, and our last look. So big, 3.7 ounces. Small, 1.9 ounces. That little runt is hanging in there though. Aren't they precious? 1 week old. So for our final weight trick, let's weigh Mama and see how much she weighs. You want to?
Me.
Yeah. And to weigh adults, we use a fish scale so it can grab onto the bucket. Let's tear it out, whatever you call it. Okay, it's zeroed. Mama here is 7 pounds. She feels much heavier than that. No, 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 get back in your bucket, please. So I did decide on a name for Mama Rabbit here. I went ahead and named her Manali. That's how I pronounce it, from one of the main characters from my favorite book series. All of our rabbits are named after the Dragon Riders of Perna and McCaffrey series. So she is one of the main characters from multiple books. I love that character.
I never quite know how to pronounce her name, so I kind of avoid it. But I'm going with Manali, and I like it. So Mama Manali is who we're going with. She weighed 7 pounds. So our average kit weight is about 2.5 ounces, mainly because we had that one renty one that's under 2 ounces. She was at 1.9 ounces. I'm saying she, it could be a he, but 1.9 ounces. However, our biggest one is 3.7 ounces. That's almost 2 ounces bigger than our little bitty runt. That is a crazy difference. The runt, obviously, unless for some reason it blows us away, will not go into the breeding program. Our goal is to keep the biggest ones from each litter and put those in the breeding program. I've debated on whether keeping any from this litter or not, because I don't know the parentage of these rabbits, which I don't know the parentage of the doe anyways, but I really don't know what she was bred to. All the other rabbits, I know who they were bred to, but this one I don't, because she come bred from auction. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep them, because we don't pay so much towards breed of rabbit as we do health, size, and how well they grow on forage. Those are the main things we look for, and then after those we look at coat colors, and we keep the ones that we prefer their coats. But that's how well we look at it. And now we're adding in ease of breeding, so that will be a characteristic to whether we keep them or not. Now all does and bucks will go on trial runs to see how well they do on their breeding, and if they don't do well breeding, we get rid of them, which we've kind of always done. We've just never made it really official of how we do it, but now it's going to be an official way. And we're going to keep extra does for the purpose of getting rid of those who are the hardest to breed and keeping those who are the easiest to breed. So that's just how we've decided to do it, to really up our genetics and up how well our rabbits perform in the future. We've had a hard breeding season, and I think that's really kind of pushed us to really look at our rabbitry and how well we're doing things, and so we can improve on that. Last year we didn't have anywhere near this many issues, and we were really first timers at breeding. This time we have more experience, and we're having a whole lot harder time breeding rabbits, and I think it's just a lot to do with the rabbit genetics that we've kept back. So we're really looking at fixing that in the future, and I've decided this litter of kits will go into that in the future. So expect to see more of them as they grow up and seeing how they grow. I'm going to keep up with the data on all of this. Like I said, I'll come out with my own journal form that better keeps us up, but I'm going to keep up with the data. We're going to watch these kits grow throughout this YouTube channel. So I really want to track this data for y'all. I'm really getting into the finer points of breeding and what sizes to expect and what weeks, so I can really tell at the beginning of the litter how well I think the litter is going to go. Now, I am working on my next book other than this journal I've been talking about. It's going to be Rabbits on the Homestead from Birth to Butcher, and I want to give basic average weights for the rabbits compared to mom weights and dad weights. That way everybody can kind of get a general idea of, hey, these are my parents' weights, these are my kit weights, what size am I looking at in the future. I think that will really help a lot of breeders, so they know if they're on track or if they're behind, or what they need to do, what is a better size, what is a worse size, things like that, to really help people who are breeding rabbits and looking into upping their meat production. That is my goal here on our homestead. I know that's a lot of y'all's goals. So I'm going to keep y'all updated on that book and the journal that I'm making. Remember, if you have any tips of what you want to see in the journal, leave them down below. I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to keep y'all updated on how these rabbit kits grow. I think it'll really help us, and maybe really help y'all to be able to look at the data and be able to track your rabbit growth. So we will weigh weekly, starting at 1 week up until butcher, and I will compare that with their parent weights to kind of get an average grow out weight, so that when it comes down to it and I put all the data down, like, you can kind of get a general idea of what you're looking at and what you should be expecting for kit size per week. All of that to say is we're getting more into the data side of things, and so if you're here for that journey, if you want to know the data behind breeding your rabbits and what to expect from them, and meat wise is what to expect, because when it comes time to butcher, we will again track that data before butcher, after butcher, and let you know how much meat we get. Just stay tuned to the channel, make sure you're subscribed. I put all of our rabbit videos in our meat rabbit playlist. I know our channel is about overall homestead life. I do a lot of meat rabbits, but it's not all meat rabbits. So if you're looking for meat rabbits specifically, check out the meat rabbit playlist. because it will have all of our meat rabbit videos in it. So until next time, friends, bye. We will see you later.